Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Jay-Zan. This game is Loren, the Amazon Princess. Loren, the Amazon Princess is an RPG, but it's more kind of like an interactive story because there's a lot of plot, and there's a little bit of combat. The combat itself kind of reminds me of Monster Den. If you've ever played that, you can find that on your Flash game portals, Newground Army Games, Congregate, etc. Um, This is a pretty stylish game. Very simple, easy to play. It's not really too complicated overall. I'm about an hour in right now, and I collected a couple party members. The gameplay itself is mostly reading plot and very short combat scenes. There's a relationship system which you unlock. You gain a relationship towards your allies and stuff. It doesn't seem to do much aside from building your relationship meter. It might get some kind of special cutscene or something when you fill it up. Then you have quests like any other RPG. And then you have an inventory system, which is like any RPG as well. It's a little bit confusing in regards to equipping because you can click here and it shows you the weapon that you are looking at, but it doesn't show you what you have equipped. And if you hover over the weapon you have equipped, it won't show you the stats of it at all, which kind of is weird to me because you have to like unequip like back and forth and hopefully memorize, and hopefully you've got the right one equipped and all that sort of stuff. Skills system is it's a little bit in depth. For this kind of a game. It's got your usual skill tree. There isn't really much voice acting, if any at all. Just gonna check to see if any of these guys have anything to say. And they do. You can talk to them and they give you a long-winded story about whatever that they want. And has a decent art style. It's you can buy it on Steam for $19.99, which for an indie RPG of this style, I'm not sure if I can recommend because of the costs. I think we're becoming a generation of super cheap gamers. $20 back about 5 years ago before Steam would have been fine, but now that Steam has that most of these indie games are releasing games at like $10 or $15 for a high price point for indie games. $20 price point means the game better be really good. This game has pretty good music, decent artwork, decent plot. We're gonna go to Mount Kronos. That's our next destination goal. And yeah, this is the majority of the game. You're reading the plot on the bottoms. There's not much animation. It's usually just text and single pictures, and then you can be whatever emotion you want to get different reactions from the people you're talking to. For instance, we just my forcible reaction said to ignore the dwarf, but my little archer chick wants to help him out. Then we have the stereotypical wizard man. And yeah, so I'm gonna kind of skip a little bit forward. And so I guess he wants to sell some stuff. I don't want to buy any of this stuff. I can't afford it anyway. Or I can afford it at 1,500. Alright, we'll buy let's buy a better bow. That's all I know I can afford. We're gonna buy one of each. Okay. Oh, that was the vendor's money. Okay. Alright, so we're leaving the shop. Yeah, he wanted to sell some stuff. So that's kind of the shop setup. We're gonna go towards the combat because I don't want to spoil too much of the plot in case you want to play it yourself. All right, so this is the party system. I now have 6 units, front and back row. As I mentioned, it's kind of like Monster's Den. If you have played it, if you haven't played it, I recommend playing it. That has a pretty fun combat system. All right, so this is the party setup, and these are the enemies that I just encountered. We got health and mana on the bottom. The way you do your abilities is you click on a portrait, and if you have a defensive ability that can help your allies' portraits, it'll give you your choices depending on the skills that the character knows. Or on the enemy, if she's an archer, she can attack the enemies in the back row. Otherwise, you have to fight the enemies in the front row first. And these all have a lot more health than this guy, so I'm gonna have her fire in the back row. This is another archer, so I'm gonna have you fire in the back row also. This is my mage, so she has offensive magic that attacks an entire row.
I know this is slightly uncomfortable.
I mean. And we'll knock him down. And you have paralyze. We'll just use a regular magic bolt. And then we got the dwarf here. He can swing his weapon. And it's already knocked down, so it doesn't matter. Alright, wizard again. Let's hit you. Magic bolt. You're down to 1 health. Okay. Fireball again. Should hit all 3 of them. Let's just finish you off. Okay, it's not dead. Alright, you can use a push and heal up. And it is my mage. I'm just gonna punch him. Hit him with the staff that he's got equipped. 3 damage. Alright, let's finish you off. Let's finish this guy off. Oh, he's a healer. Okay, and are you like out of equipment or what? Oh, it's because you're stunned or something. Alright, that one's dead. Alright, we're just gonna melee fight this until it's dead. I guess he resurrected, bastard. And you can change spots if you want. You're still paralyzed. I clicked a bunch of times, so it's okay. My mage. Alright, you're out of mana anyway, but I'm still gonna attack you. Okay. Have you chop at him. You can fire a strong bow shot. 12 health left. Alright, you can finish him off with your magic bolt. And we'll melee this guy to death. So this is combat pretty much. It's very simple to play. All you do is you click. And so we got all this stuff for killing them, some experience, and Now we got plot again. So let's just rush ahead a little bit. And see, this is the game pretty much. You have plot and you have this type of combat. So let's just hit him with my sword, my knife. These things are like ethereal, I guess, which means the magic's gonna whoop them. No, they're just super defensive. So yeah, this is Loren, the Amazon princess. There's not really much else to say about it. You just have these combat situations. The bosses are just stronger versions. Of these enemies, and there's a little strategy to be had with it, but for the most part, it's not really that hard. I'm even playing it on one of the harder difficulties. So yeah, anyway, that's Loren the Amazon Princess. If you want to play this game, you can get it on Steam. I'll link the store's page in the description. Yeah, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day.